Here is an interesting puzzle that was posted on Mensa Mumbai and Mensa India's puzzle group. And it goes something like this. There is this planet, and this planet is completely covered with an ocean, except for this tiny patch over here where there is an island. And on that island, there is a airstrip, airbase, and there are as many planes here as you want. Only thing is, these planes have a limitation, and the limitation on the amount of fuel they can carry. So each plane can carry just enough fuel to go around half the planet. But there is a saving grace, and that is any plane can transfer any quantity of fuel to another plane or other planes instantaneously in midair. So, with these conditions, can we have an expedition where there is any number of planes, okay, which work together, cooperate, and make at least one plane go around this planet once? And when we say go around or circumnavigate, we mean along the great circle, along the equator if you want. And of course, the most important condition is no planes or no pilots should be lost. Everyone, all the planes and all the pilots should return to the base safe and sound. So if you want to solve this on your own, please go ahead and pause the video. Otherwise, we'll look at the solution. Okay, so let's look at the solution now. So here is our planet, and we are going to do this with only 3 planes over here. Now, just to see it well and keep track of what's happening on the fuel front, we have these color-coded tanks of these 3 planes, red, green, and blue, and the corresponding tanks. And we have made some markings here. This is the 3/4 level, half level, 1/4 level, and of course 0 and full. So we'll be going around the planet, and we'll also be keeping track. As you can see, as the planes are moving forward, the fuel level is going down. We'll continue this until we consume, say, 1/4 of the fuel, and we have gone 1/8 the circumference of the planet. At this stage, the first refueling is going to start. The blue plane will transfer the fuel, and you can see it is also turning around. Okay, so let's watch this again. To start with, all of them had the same level at this point, but the blue plane has given away half of its tank, making the other 2 full. And now these 2 are going to move forward while the blue plane returns to the base. Okay? So the blue has returned safely to the base, while the other 2 have now reached 1/4 mark. Now the second refueling would start, where this green plane would start giving the fuel. You can see it here, 1/4 of its tank, making the red one full, and it will also turn back and start moving to the base, to here. So our second plane also has returned, and it has helped the red one go halfway. And it still has half the tank, so it can continue forward like this. But as it continues forward, something else is happening. Okay, this blue plane, which had returned to the base, has refueled, and it has also started, but this time in the other direction like this. Okay, so both the planes are going, and just when this red plane has run out of fuel, the blue plane reaches there, and it starts refueling. Okay, it gives half of its fuel to this. Both have now 1/4 of tank full, and they continue. As they continue from here, the green plane continues with a full tank, meets them halfway like this. It starts, giving them fuel because both of them have run out of fuel, and turns around. Now all of them have the same amount of fuel, and they return to the base. So without this commentary, let's watch this happening. One more time. Now, before we close, here is one more variation, just a variation in the statement of the problem and the scenario that is painted here. Instead of the three planes, we have three cars. I have shown them here, and here are their fuel tanks, color coded like before. And these three cars are going on a tour of some cities. It's a closed loop. They are going to visit these cities and come back to their destination. And at least one car we want to complete this complete circuit. And the other two would be playing the supporting role as before. So let's see how this works out. Essentially the same thing, only I've plotted the distance here. Just take some number here. I've taken say 1,000 miles, and here instead of saying 1/4, half, 3/4 of the tank, we are talking about 500 miles worth of fuel, 375, 250, 125, and so on. So the full tank will take you 500 miles, while the circuit that you have to complete, the loop, is 1,000 miles. And these are color coded, fuel that's remaining. So we are plotting the fuel against the position. So like before, we'll be looking at it step by step. All three cars start, come up to weigh 1/8 the distance, 125 miles. At this stage, all the three cars have 375 miles worth of fuel left, but then the blue car starts donating the fuel. Okay. So the blue curve is going down, while the red and green are going up. They're getting the fuel. Okay. And once the refueling is over, the red and green continue, while the blue one starts heading back. There. Now the same process, only this time the green one is donating it to the red. Its refueling is over, and then the green one heads back. The red one continues forward like this. The blue one starts from here with a full tank of fuel. The red one runs out, and just when that happens, the blue one reaches there, starts refueling it. That's refueling. Both have the same amount of fuel now, and they continue. But as they start here, okay, the green one has started with a full tank. All of them meet at this point. The green one will start giving the fuel while the other two are receiving it. And this continues until all of them have the same fuel. And then they head back home. Okay, so let's watch this one more time without the commentary. Refueling, another refueling. The red one is now continuing. The blue one has started. Blue one refuels the red. Green starts, refuels both of them, and all three head back home. Okay, so this is just another way of solving it. Thank you for watching.